How you doing, lovely people? Hope you're all well. Today, what I want to talk about is a very common challenge that kind of newbies to Excel have, which is understanding the difference between what's called relative and absolute copying. So if you look here in this one, what I have is I've got a VAT rate here of 23%. I've got a bunch of stuff here, and I want to add in a VAT amount for them. So my standard thing to do would be to click where I want the answer to go, equals this multiplied by this one. Okay, and I press enter and it's looking good. And then I copy it down and it's like, oh dear, what's happened here? And the reason for this is that Excel normally copies in what's called a relative fashion, which means it's like you give it a pattern. Okay, so I've given it a pattern here. I've said, take the cell to the left, multiply it by the one above it. And that's exactly what it does. But when I copy it down further, it keeps the same pattern. Now this is moved down one, but the problem is that this is moved down one as well. So you can see as it fills down, and when it hits this one, which says value, what I've basically told Excel to do is take this one, multiply by this one. And it's having conniptions because it's kind of saying I can't use text in a multiply formula, which is why it's giving the value error. So the way we remedy this, so that's called relative copying. It's like Excel operates on a pattern. If we want to kind of break that pattern, what we probably need to do is we need to tell Excel, I don't want this 23% reference to change, which you can see up here is D2. All right. So basically I want to put a stake in D2 and say, do not move. So click here, equals this, multiply by this one. And then you have a couple of choices. The easiest way to do it is to use the top row of your keyboard and press F4. Okay, and that just gives you $2, $D, $2, which basically means the two references are fixed. The reference to both the column D, that has your VAT rate in it, and also row 2. So it's kind of like a complete fix on it. And then I can go up here and just, if I double click to copy it down, you see it's now working perfectly. Okay, and if I click on any of these formulas, and if you look up in the formula bar, you can see there, it's saying D2, it hasn't changed. And of course, the beauty of this, if I come along here and my VAT rate changes, let's say to 75%, what happens to all my VAT amounts? They all change automatically to reflect this. Okay, and then for the gross to fill here, what I can just do is put the two of them together, equals this plus this. And again, just double click on the corner to copy it down. And there you go. All right. And then you can also see it in here, the fixed demo they mentioned about using an absolute reference there, which you can do as well. Also to say as well is that sometimes your F4 doesn't work and you need to use what's called function and F4 together. You need to press the two of them together to get your dollar signs fixed on it. And if you're using a Mac, it's Command and T. Okay, hope you find that useful. Mind yourself and take care. Bye.